Hello, and welcome to One Cool Thing, where things fall from the ceiling.
We're barely hanging on
at the beginning of our live stream. This is PC Mag's daily show, which we show live on Facebook. If you are watching live on Facebook today, please comment and ask questions, and Zach will take your questions and issue them to us. I'm Sasha Segan. This is Tom Brandt. Now, after we put it on Facebook, we put it on YouTube. And if you are watching this on YouTube later in the day or another day entirely, please subscribe to our PC Magazine Reviews channel, and you will get another One Cool Thing every day from PC Mag. Today we do have a cool thing. We have a cool laptop. And what is our cool laptop for the day?
So this is the Dell XPS 13, and we call it the venerable ultraportable.
Yeah, and that's because we have been reviewing Dell XPS 13s since, possibly since, I feel like since like Zach was in middle school or something.
That could very well be. The interesting thing, the reason that we call it venerable ultraportable is because of this really narrow edge to the display. Dell calls it the infinity edge, and it kind of ushered in this whole era of bezel-less laptops, which is something that we see now on phones and everything else. But the XPS 13 was really kind of the pioneer of this super thin display. This model here, some basic specs about it, it costs $1,300, which is, you know, much upgraded from the base.
I was going to say, wait, because on our review on PCMag.com, it says $800.
Yeah, exactly. Now, the 1300 version puts this in terms of high-end ultra-portable category, which really you're not going to, if you're buying this, you're going to want to upgrade. So the upgrades in here are a Core i7 8th generation Intel processor. This is the latest and greatest from Intel, and what they've done is they've decreased the clock speed of the processor. So you'd think, oh, well, that's going to be worse.
That's counterintuitive.
Right, but what they've done is also dramatically boosted the maximum clock speed to 4 gigahertz. So what you get is much better battery life with the same or better performance.
Oh, it's bursty.
Exactly.
So this is actually a technique that smartphone processors use, where they stay at the lowest possible clock speed as much of the time as they can, and when they have a heavy workload, they burst the high clock speed for a very short period of time.
Yes, and as a result, not only do you get that good performance when you need it in those bursts, you also get amazing battery life. This thing lasts for 15 hours and 56 minutes.
Nice.
Yours makes a difference, 16 hours. Which, and that's on our battery rundown test, which involves playing a video. But even if you're doing much more intensive things, you're still going to get a full workday out of the battery.
Now that, however, doesn't sound like a system that's designed for gaming or for heavy sustained use, right?
Yeah, unfortunately, if you play a graphics-intensive game at maximum quality settings, you're going to get a pitiful 1 or 2 frames per second.
Whoa, that's hilarious.
Which, you know, it's like essentially why bother? I mean, that's something that all ultra portables have, so you're not going to be using this for gaming. Please do ask me more questions about which games it can run.
Yeah.
We'd be happy to indulge that. But basically, you're not going to be using this for graphics-intensive applications.
Now this, what's the screen resolution here on this 13-inch screen?
So for our review unit right here, we have a full HD 1920 by 1080 screen.
Which is not bad at 13 inches.
Yeah, and as you'll notice here, you probably can't see it because we don't actually have a close-up, but this is set to 125% of normal screen, what do they call it? The font.
Font size.
It's set to 125%. Now, Windows for this computer recommends 150, but this screen is so good, and so it's a mix of matte and glossy, so it rejects glare, that I'm comfortable with setting it to 125, so you can get even more screen area and still not have your eyes, you know, water.
Not a touch screen though.
Yeah, now you can order this, so there's, as with any Dell, there are multiple options. We don't have the touchscreen on this one. There is a touchscreen option as well as a 4K display, which I don't recommend because those additional pixels are going to really decrease the battery life, and you're really on such a small screen, you know, you're not going to be able to use that.
So let's look at some ports here. I see a USB-C Thunderbolt with USB-C Thunderbolt, but not with power delivery. It's still a proprietary charger.
Indeed, yes. And now that gets to the point that I wanted to make later. Dell is going. This form factor has been around for a couple years now. Dell is rumored to be introducing a brand new XPS 13 next year, which is going to have only USB-C, like every other laptop portable that we've.
And right now we have our proprietary charger, USB-C Thunderbolt, USB-A, headphone jack, and then on the other side we've got a USB-C-A, an SD card slot, and I'm not entirely sure what this thing is.
Oh, that's the locking.
Okay.
Now, yeah, ports are great. I mean, that's a very good compliment for such a small computer.
Yeah.
I think.
Let's take a question.
Does it have a webcam, and if so, where?
Okay, so we have here the webcam, and we're gonna. It would be great if you could guess, but I'm not gonna make you guess.
Hey, can I do a big reveal?
We have stuck a piece of tape over the webcam because you should not use this webcam. Okay, has nothing to do with security or privacy. That's a whole other issue. The reason why you shouldn't use this webcam is because in order to cram this in, there's no space for it up here on the thin bezel. They put it on the bottom, which means that if you are video conferencing like this, the person on the other end is going to see your nostrils and your nose hair, and most importantly, if you're typing while you're video conferencing, all they're going to see is your knuckles.
And it doesn't work with Windows Hello because Windows Hello doesn't identify people by their nose hair.
Right. Windows Hello is what you can use to log into your computer using your face recognition. Can't do that with this. Not only is it not positioned correctly, but there are no IR sensors, which you need for Windows Hello.
Okay. Let's take some more questions.
Does it do fast charging?
Fast charging, yes. I actually don't know how quickly this charges, but I believe it does have fast charging. We run the battery down during our battery rundown test, recharge it. Again, I'm not sure exactly how long it takes, but it is quicker than you'd expect from a laptop to get 16 hours of battery life.
What do you think of the keyboard and the trackpad?
Okay, so the keyboard is very sturdy. The keys are very sturdy. The travel is a bit shallower than I would like. And I want to pull out another laptop in a minute to show you what I mean. Dell could probably, with this size of chassis, it probably could have increased the key travel a little bit.
Okay. So storage and RAM, I assume you can do those at any of a wide range of levels because it's a Dell.
Yeah, check our review on PCMag.com for the exact specs of this, but essentially you can configure this any way you want. 8 gigabytes of RAM is probably good for most people. A 512 gigabyte SSD would probably be the sweet spot. But again, you can go lower or higher.
So now, how does this compare to other ultra portables in this price range?
Okay, so for the same price, you can get this, which is the HP Spectre 13. Now this is brand new. We still haven't reviewed it yet, so this is a sneak peek. We'll have this on the show later, again with a full review. But basically, this white, beautiful laptop is probably along the lines of what the XPS 13 is going to look like when they redo it next year. This has a even thinner and lighter design. It's 2.4 pounds instead of the 2.7 pounds on this. Better keyboard, I think. Touch screen.
Nice speaker
beautiful
bar
speaker
here.
grill, extremely thin hinge for the display lid. Windows Hello, FaceTime login.
But no USB-As.
But yes, this is the modern. This is where the direction we're headed. Only 3 USB ports. That's all that you get.
And they're all C's.
Right. Now, the one disadvantage of the HP is the touchpad. It is horrendous. It doesn't like you can't scroll with it. It's just horrible.
And is there really such thing as a USB-C mouse? I've never seen a USB-C mouse. If you want to plug a mouse into it.
I haven't either. I'm sure that they're coming though, but no, I haven't either.
No, what you'd plug it into, frankly, when you're using it on your desk, is a CalDigit USB-C dock.
Yeah.
Which is like festooned with ports, and an Ethernet port, and a USB-C-A port, and a display port. Port.
Now, but I highlight. Let's take another question.
How are the speakers on the XPS?
They're okay. They're going to fill the room. They're powerful enough. They're actually located on the sides.
Oh yeah, I see it.
They're located on the sides. But Well, again, since we had this out here, I'll just show you the difference. This has amazing speakers for such a thin laptop. It's much better than the XPS 13.
Now, how would you, now, because people like to compare things to Macs, this isn't about the same range as either the MacBook Air or the 13-inch non-touch bar MacBook Pro, right?
Exactly, yeah, and the 13-inch non-touch bar MacBook Pro really is our editor's choice for Mac laptops. That's, you know, going to be the most closest competitor, both price-wise and, well, mainly just price-wise, because the great advantage of this is it has an 8th gen processor. Apple doesn't have, the MacBooks were just updated in June with the 7th generation processor, so you can check our review, but you'll see that this has better performance.
Have you tried running Windows on that MacBook?
I have not, no.
Okay, because it runs.
It'd be interesting to see,
yeah. Let's take another question.
Does it support Bluetooth 5?
No, this has Bluetooth 4.2. Bluetooth 5 is still...
No, Bluetooth 5 is on a lot of phones. Yeah.
Okay,
Bluetooth 5 is on a lot of phones. Mostly, the most prominent feature it brings is the ability to stream to multiple Bluetooth audio endpoints at once.
Oh, okay.
So that you can listen to something on headphones and listen to a speaker, or have two people with pairs of headphones.
Right.
And a lot of people like that feature in Bluetooth 5.
Yeah, so that might be coming next year to Dell laptops.
Okay. Any more questions out there? No? Okay, so this is the, now wait, so we have rated this editor's choice. So
yes.
This is, does this mean this is better than the MacBook? How does that work?
Okay, so we have a separate category for Apple laptops. We have snuck in an additional editor's choice award for Apple laptops because really the operating system is so different that you cannot really compare. That's the bulk of the PC. But for Windows, ultraportables, not convertible laptops. Again, that there's a separate category for that. This is our editor's choice for regular old laptops. It is the location of the camera notwithstanding, an excellent ultraportable.
Great. So that is the Dell XPS 139360. It is 4.5 stars and editor's choice from PC Magazine. You can see our review on PCMag.com. And of course, please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more reviews and One Cool Things every day. If you've been watching us on Facebook, come back at 10 a.m. Eastern tomorrow for another cool thing.